and welcome to Dawn Catalyst, where every day we explore new ways to transform your life. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something truly fundamental to lasting change: setting a vision for your personal growth journey. Have you ever felt like you're working hard but not really getting anywhere? Maybe you're putting in effort in various areas of your life, but something still feels disconnected or unsatisfying. That might be because you haven't defined a clear vision for your growth, a North Star that guides all your efforts. By the end of our time together, you'll have the tools to craft a meaningful vision that will energize and direct your personal development. And I promise, this isn't about vague positive thinking. We're getting practical today. Why vision matters. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about why having a vision matters so much. Think about the last time you took a road trip. You probably had a destination in mind before you even started the car, right? You wouldn't just get in your car and drive randomly, hoping to end up somewhere good. Yet, that's exactly how many of us approach our personal growth. We work on ourselves without a clear picture of where we want to end up. A vision acts like your personal GPS. It helps you decide which opportunities to pursue and which to pass on. When life inevitably throws challenges your way, your vision helps you determine whether to push through or pivot. Take Maria, one of our community members. She was constantly taking courses, reading self help books, and trying new productivity systems. Despite all this effort, she felt scattered and unfulfilled. It wasn't until she took the time to envision what truly mattered to her, creating meaningful connections while building a creative business that reflected her values, that all her personal development efforts started to align and produce results. Vision versus goals. Now you might be thinking, isn't this just goal setting? Not quite. Goals are specific, measurable milestones, like losing 20 pounds, getting promoted, or learning Spanish. These are important, but they're not the same as a vision. Your vision is broader and more holistic. It's about who you want to become and what kind of life you want to create. Think of your vision as the painting, while goals are the individual brushstrokes that create it. Let me give you an example. James had a goal to run a marathon. That's specific and measurable. But his vision was to become someone who embraces challenges, prioritizes his health, and inspires his children through his actions. The marathon was just one expression of that vision. When we mistake goals for vision, we risk achieving our targets but still feeling empty. How many times have you reached a goal only to think, now what? That's the difference between checking boxes and living with purpose. Creating your vision, the 4D process. So, how do we create this vision? I've developed what I call the 4D process: discover, dream, design, and distill. Let's walk through it together right now. Discover. First, take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you. Not what should matter according to others, but what genuinely resonates with your core values. Ask yourself, what activities make you lose track of time? When do you feel most alive? What would you do if you had no fear of failure? I remember working with Alex, who thought his vision should center around climbing the corporate ladder because that's what his peers valued. But when he honestly reflected, he realized that teaching and mentoring others brought him the most joy. This insight completely shifted his vision for growth. Take a moment now to think about your answers. What patterns do you notice? What themes emerge when you consider these questions? A dream. Now, let's expand your thinking. Imagine it's 5 years from now, and you're living your ideal life. Don't constrain yourself with practicalities yet, we'll get there. What does your day look like? Who are you spending time with? What are you doing professionally? How do you feel physically and emotionally? Try to engage all your senses in this visualization. The more vivid your dream, the more compelling your vision will be. Sophia, a working mother, imagined herself feeling calm and present rather than constantly rushed. She saw herself having meaningful conversations with her children instead of being distracted by her phone. She pictured herself in a role where she could use her creativity while still having flexibility. What about you? Close your eyes for a moment if you can, and picture your ideal future self. What stands out most to you about this person you're becoming? Design. Now, let's bring some structure to your dream. What key areas of your life are most important to transform? Common areas include health and physical well being, relationships and social connections, career and financial growth, intellectual development, spiritual or emotional growth. Community impact. For each area that matters to you, write down how your vision manifests. Be specific about what this looks like in everyday life. For instance, Daniel's vision for intellectual growth wasn't just being smarter. It was having regular, deep conversations that challenge my thinking and reading diverse perspectives that expand my worldview. Take a moment to consider, what does your vision look like in each important area of your life? How do these areas connect and support each other? Distill. Finally, we need to condense this vision into something you can easily recall and use daily. Your vision statement should be concise enough to remember, but robust enough to guide you. Try to capture it in 2-3 sentences that feel energizing and authentic to you. Here's an example from our community member Rachel. I am growing into someone who creates beauty through my work, nurtures deep connections in my relationships, and maintains vibrant health that allows me to fully experience life's adventures. My growth serves not just myself, but ripples outward to lift others. Now it's your turn. Based on everything you've explored, what would your vision statement be? Pause this audio if you need more time to reflect and write. Living your vision daily. Having a vision is just the beginning. The real work is aligning your daily choices with this bigger picture. Here's how you can bring your vision to life. Start each day by reviewing your vision statement. This primes your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your vision. When making decisions, large or small, ask yourself, does this choice move me toward or away from my vision? This simple question can cut through confusion and help you stay on track. Consider Carlos, who envisioned himself as a calm, present father and partner. When offered a promotion that would require extensive travel and longer hours, he had a clear framework for his decision. Despite the prestige and higher salary, he declined because it didn't align with his vision for his relationships. Your vision also helps you choose which personal development efforts are worth your time. Instead of chasing every new productivity hack or wellness trend, you can select only those that directly support your vision. What's one small action you could take today that would align with your vision? It doesn't have to be dramatic, even tiny steps in the right direction count. Adjusting your vision. Remember that your vision isn't set in stone. As you grow and evolve, your vision may shift too. That's not failure, it's evolution. Review your vision quarterly. Ask yourself, does this still resonate with my deepest values? Does it still energize me? If not, it might be time for some refinement. Lynn initially crafted a vision centered around professional achievement. After a year of progress, she realized that creative expression and community building were actually more fulfilling for her. She didn't abandon her vision, she evolved it to better reflect her authentic self. Your vision should feel like a comfortable home, not a prison. Give yourself permission to adjust as you learn more about yourself. Conclusion. Today, we've explored how setting a clear vision can transform scattered self improvement efforts into a cohesive journey of growth. We've walked through the 4D process: discover, dream, design, and distill to help you create a vision that truly resonates with who you are and who you want to become. Remember, your vision isn't about reaching some final destination after which growth stops. It's about becoming more fully yourself each day, making choices that align with your deepest values, and creating a life that feels meaningful from the inside out. If you found today's topic valuable, remember that we explore new personal growth concepts like this every single day here on Dawn Catalyst. We've covered everything from emotional intelligence to productivity systems, from meaningful goal setting to building better relationships, all designed to help you become your best self. Don't miss tomorrow's episode about harnessing the power of microhabits for lasting change. Hit subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss our daily insights. And if our content has made a difference in your life, sharing it with others is one of the kindest things you can do, both for them and for our channel's growth. Until tomorrow, remember that small steps with clear direction lead to remarkable journeys. This is Dawn Catalyst, catalyzing your best life, one day at a time.